Neverland was not controversial just because of Michael Jackson. It became controversial because of the children, parents, lawsuits, and stories that kept changing over the years. Let's get into it. This is Nepotism in Hollywood, episode 10, The Jacksons, the subseries, and today we're going to be talking about more about Neverland and all of the allegations. After my last episode talking about Elizabeth Taylor and Michael Jackson, we kind of have to go back and get into the whole allegations with Neverland and what actually made Neverland go from being a fantasy world into being one of the most debated celebrity controversies in the world. The Neverland controversy did not happen all at once. It actually built slowly over time. And honestly, I feel like what really made the public a little uncomfortable is that Michael actually admitted that children really stayed at Neverland. He never denied it. But they also failed to mention that the parents also stayed at Neverland. According to Michael Jackson, the reason he felt like he related more to children is because he felt like he had more of an emotional connection to childhood and innocence rather than adulthood. Some critics said that explanation itself was kind of inappropriate. And over time, certain families became really close to Michael. Some claimed that they trust him completely, while others later claimed that he manipulated them. Then, 1993, the first major allegation happened. It's involving a boy named Jordan Chandler. Michael denied everything. The case became worldwide. It was huge. According to sources, the way they met was that Michael Jackson had a car that broke down and it happened to be near a rent-a-wreck or whatever, and then he went to go rent a car. It was Jordan's stepfather, and Jordan's stepfather was like, oh my god, Jordan's such a big fan, and since Jordan's a big fan, can get his number, blah blah blah. And then they start hanging out from there with his family, da da da. But it was his dad that actually decided to bring the allegations up against Michael and said that Michael was touching Jordan, and then that was a whole thing in court. And then it got settled down for like $20 million. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of money. So a lot of people thought he was guilty because of the settlement was so large as well. But the case never actually went to criminal court, so that's the thing. It got dropped down because Jordan no longer wanted to testify. But the thing is, settling doesn't mean that somebody's automatically guilty, does it? And from that moment on, public opinions about Michael changed permanently. After all that was settled, years later, another major case happened involving a boy named Gavin Arzino. From pronouncing it wrong, oops, my bad. But yeah, so we're going to be getting into that in the next part. The video's getting too long. Okay.